Hey, how's everybody doing? I just wanted to do a quick video on reclaimed wood. I recently posted some pictures of some beams that I got out of a warehouse in Charleston, and they're in pretty rough shape, but I got them pretty cheap, and I just wanted to show you what everything looks like inside. All right, so here's one of the beams. So you can see they're pretty rough, a lot of rot. You can see where some bugs got in here. It's rotten at the top. Even looks like it might have been burnt a little bit. And this is where all the nails are coming in on the top of it. All right, and here's a piece that I cut off. Just needed about a 36-inch piece to work with. This one is a little better, but you can still see where some bugs got in the bottom. And it's got a bunch of nails on the top, kind of charred here, and definitely some rot, and it's definitely falling apart. But when you cut it, you can see that there's still a lot of really good wood left in there, and it's all really solid. So for this project here, this is going to be a beam that holds a couple table legs together. It's not going to be a really big structural part, and I'm going to leave some of this kind of distressed and nasty area in here just for looks. But this is still a really solid piece of wood. All right, and you can see some of the saw cuts here from where it ran through the sawmill. And on this side, you can see, well, I've kind of started to sand it just a little bit because I don't want to remove all those lines, but I just want to kind of get the wood cleaned up. You can still see them in here, and it kind of helps to bring the grain out a little bit. So far, all I've done is used one of these sanders, and I've got a 50 grit sanding pad on here. And then I went with a wire brush and just brushed it in the direction of the grain to kind of clean some of that dirt and junk out of there. And again, that's just gonna kind of help to bring that grain out. So you want to be really careful when you're cutting stuff like this. Any reclaimed wood you need to be careful with because you never know if there's any nails in it. Obviously this had nails in it, so I knew I was gonna have to be careful with it. There are some blades like these Diablos that'll go on a circular saw, and they're meant for being able to cut through any sort of metal that you might run into. But the problem I was having with using this is that this stuff is just so dense and so hard that it was really dragging this down. And this is a pretty strong circular saw. So what I ended up using was just a reciprocating saw. I tried a couple different blades, and this ended up working pretty well to cut through here. Obviously it didn't give me the straightest cut, and I'm gonna come back through and clean that up later. All right, that's it for today. Thank you.